love, right? We look at love in mind in a way that is something that is very romantic. And then we realize that which we thought was love wasn't love. It's almost like we fantasize.
Mm-hmm.
Or we fantasizing over that which we call love.
And it hurts when you find it's not love.
Yeah.
If y'all listen to me, I've often said that love is the manner in a way in which you communicate as a family your humanity. You're not saying you, but you gotta listen to me. I ain't talking about the love in the Greek romantic bullshit. The fuck you gonna fall into love? Love is something that people say it's an action word because somebody said, Elijah Muhammad said this, he said, if a person don't teach you right, they ain't going to treat you right. So somebody ain't teaching us right. Somebody hasn't been, or we've been looking at the wrong model of what love is. Mm-hmm. A family is as a family does. A family going to treat you like what? Family. And I ain't talking about blood family. Family ain't always blood. Actually, blood represents society. We tend to take things so goddamn personally and literally. Look beyond the meaning of the meaning, and then you'll find the true meaning. See what I just said? Look beyond the meaning, and you'll find the true meaning. About what people say, that it don't measure up to what they do. So that means that you have to flip the script now. When you flip the script, you not only hold them accountable, but more importantly, you hold yourself accountable because you know that you're going to put the work in to love who?
Yourself.
To love yourself. It don't get no more clear than that. Because we be going around, some be going around looking for validation on something that is solely on the outside, when all the validation you need is it's on the inside.
Oh, right there.
And then we become so conditioned and programmed looking for that validation on the outside, and then when we don't get it, we go try to look for somewhere else to find that validation. They don't, and people who want to, the people that is validate you, they need validation themselves.
So stupid.
So when a person going around needing validation and try to validate you, because when they validating you, they validating themselves, that makes them to be unofficial. Because when you are empowered, empowerment means you are official. You are authentic mother sucker. Ain't that something? Hey, to use that word. You're authentic. There's nothing what? You don't have to pretend. You don't have to fake. You don't have to put on airs. You don't have to do none of that. All you have to do is what? Is be you.
Substantial.
You have to accept your nose. You have to accept your big little toes. You have to accept your small little fingers. You have to accept your broad nose, your pointy nose, your big ears.
All the above.
You have to accept everything about you. And when you accept everything about you, you're going to treat yourself with self-care. You're going to look in the mirror and say, listen, I ain't got time to be comparing myself to nobody else. I love myself just as what I am. You don't have to go and try to dress yourself up to try to love yourself. That's all right. But you can't solely depend on it, because what you see is that there is an emptiness that is inside of you. Someone talked about the word raised. We use the word what? A situation. We use the word foster and what? Forge. Foster that which is nurtured. We know that a person that have not been nurtured, more than likely they don't know how to nurture what? Nurture you.
Or anybody else.
Because they have not been nurtured. Now some people will put the heat on you, but they don't like when the heat is being put on what? Put on them. They don't like it when it's that case. Huh? But they want to put it on you.
Real quick.
Some people aren't able to carry their own weight, and they want you to carry what? Their weight for them. So now you know it's required upon you to carry your own what? Your own weight. Each day you get up in the morning, you're lifting up some weight, whether you know it or not. Because it's not a guarantee that any of us is going to get up in the morning. But you get up and you stand on your what? Your own 2 feet. That's right.
Solid ground.
You learn to raise yourself up. You live in a community and you see how the community is and how the community is playing a part in it. You look at the environment, then you look at your individual experiences, and you look at your culture. Let's look at it now. If either one of those become destructive, you got to take a very serious look at it. Which means something ain't what? Keith Sweat never said it. Something just ain't what?
Right.
Something just ain't right. So if you don't change your life or change what's going on, that's your choice, ain't it, man? Your choice is that you ain't changing what's going on or what's happening, nor you're changing your life. That's the choice you're making. So it's incumbent upon you to what? To change. That's your choice, to change.
If you don't change that, I'm going to get something.
And you got to put in the what?
Work.
It's not going to happen overnight.
No.
So if you genuinely and truly love yourself, you're going to put in the work to change your situation. Do your best to change your circumstances and to improve upon your mindset. Because if you ain't proven upon your mindset, you know that your behavior is not going to be what? Improved upon. Because you ain't improved upon your mindset, the way that you're thinking. Now you all really are improving upon your mindset, whether you know it or not. Because remember, I was just saying to you that love is the manner and the way in which you communicate as a family your humanity. If that ain't clear, I don't know whatever clear it is. Can any of you say today? Can any of you say today? I want to ask a question around the room. Can you share one moment when you felt proud of yourself recently? Yes.